Hello, blessed, beautiful souls. This is Brainy Twin Gemini, and if you're new to this channel is about the twin flame dynamic, spirituality, the law of attraction, the power of suggestion, spirituality, all so many good things. And I also want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so much. So just in case you're curious, I am too on this journey. I was in physical separation for 18 months, and then over a year ago we came back into physical reunion. So that's just a little bit about my journey. My twin and I, we have gifts of amplified intuition, vision, and prophecy, and we're meant to share those gifts with you on this journey, because it can be a little confusing. I'm a little different. I do everything from pen to paper. I get these messages every single day, and I believe these messages are messages that I'm meant to deliver to you. I strictly do cards out of my own entertainment, and the cards always resonate with what's in my journal. So what I normally do is I just go over the signs and the syncs that I've seen in the last 24 hours, and I believe these signs and messages are meant for you. And if you're watching this video, then you're on that twin flame probably journey, because you're looking for answers as to the mystery behind the love that you have. And I always say nobody can tell you that you're on this journey except for you. Just follow your intuition, your gut, whatever direction it takes you, just follow your intuition. So in the last 24 to 48 hours, I've seen quite a few things. I've been seeing the number 1010 and 888, and that's one of those things that when you start to awaken these particular mysteries, you can't ignore them. Prior to you coming into this dynamic connection, you might not have been awakened to all the signs and the syncs. When you come into this connection, you start to awaken. So 888 is a very good message, and it's you have knowledge and wisdom to share. You receive only what you're ready to receive. You have an abundance mindset that attracts opportunities to you. You are in the true flow of abundance. So this is all super. I love it all. Part of the awakening, part of this beautiful connection is you start to adopt an attitude of gratitude and abundance. And it's amazing, beautiful, and I love it so much. 1010 is also a beautiful sign. Everything is working for your highest good. You are awakening to the spiritual self. You are ready to take action, and you are fully supported in your journey. A few other things that I've seen is 8 blue jays, which resonates with the number 888. It's just crazy how these signs and syncs come. And the blue jay is very significant. It represents feminine energy. And like right now, there's a few things going on. So there's protection. You're both protecting this connection in the energetic realm. So you're protecting each other. And the masculine energy is a protection, energy-based emotion. So, and one message I have today is to please disregard the opinion of others. So there's some people that are not supportive of this journey. They don't understand this journey. And sometimes it's just best to share this journey with like-minded people. Like you find a soul group of twins that can support you, and that's what we're here for. We're here to support you. We're here to guide you. We're here to give you messages, because it is a very confusing journey. So the way I do cards is I do 4. I let them just fall out, and 4 being my birth number. So I'm going to get started, and normally what I do is I do what is the current masculine head and heart space energy as of this moment. We live in the now, we don't live in the past, we don't live in the future. And taking some time off, because, contrary to, all these, if it's 4, I'll take it. Yeah, I can't believe this. This is too much. Sometimes I like these cards never cease to amaze me because I leave things out specifically out of my journal, just because I do. Soul searching. So that resonates with the number 1010. You're spiritually awakening to your true self. And right now, the masculine energy is exactly doing that. Part of this journey, and there's so many misconceptions out there, and we're here to debunk the dishonesty and dismantle it and just bring it down. When I started this journey, I had no idea what this was about. I just knew that it was something so deep that I couldn't even explain. And I tried to explain it to so many people, and they looked at me like I was an alien. They're like, what are you talking about? It is a spiritual journey. And the masculine energy is soul searching. There's so many waves of twins in this world. And they're all at varying different levels of their spiritual growth. But this is about a spiritual awakening and soul searching. And it's beautiful, and I love it so much. And that's where they are. They're searching their soul. And that a part of that journey is part of our journey as twins is that it's absolutely that. I can't believe this is coming up, because when I was meditating in the bath, I get these messages and I write them down. But some of the masculine energy, again, just energy, is they're at a crossroads. So I have this like, I keep saying adjacent doors, and I get up so early in the morning, and that's when I get these messages, and some of them are at a crossroad right now, and primarily as it relates to their spiritual awakening. It's scary. This is a scary journey sometimes, and they're at a crossroads in their lives. They're looking at who they truly are and who they're truly meant to be, and they're dismantling everything in their lives around them, and they're evaluating, and they're at a crossroad in terms of like, should I be doing, this job? I don't feel like, is this karmic relationship isn't working for me, and that is all a result of this soul searching, and it's beautiful. I love this. Higher self. Watch the video that I just put out if you can about the number 1 twin flame sign. It's getting to your higher self, your true self. And on your higher self, and that's how the number 888 resonates with this as well. You start to shift, you start to appreciate the little things in the world that you never appreciated. And you start to adopt an abundance and gratitude mindset. That's your higher self. It's getting to this higher self, which is removing ego-based emotions, and it's beautiful. And they're doing well. Like this particular masculine energy is doing well. Daydreaming. I love this card. I love it so much. It all resonates, as it always does with my journal, but as they go through their soul searching, there's always going to be crossroads. There's going to be doors opening and closing as you go through this journey. It's a road, and as they get to their higher self, they're daydreaming of you, feminine energy. Exactly all it is. They're wondering why you came into their lives, and why at that time, and whatever moments you shared, they can't stop thinking about you. They're dreaming of you and the life they want to build with you. And they're like, this person, I can't see me spending, not spending a day with them, and I'm just removing the garbage and the junk and the noise just to get to you. And it's beautiful. So that's what's currently in their head and heart space. It's all wonderful. And now I'm going to give you a message of if the masculine energy could say anything to the feminine energy, it's always in the moment, in the now. And I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. I love this. One card, please. Falls. Thank you. Oh, too many, sorry. Sorry, folks. Enjoy the music. I love that. Aww. Just love this. Sometimes this stuff, like my heart is always, it's all about your heart, right? Have the communication card. And the masculine energy right now is desperately wanting to communicate to the feminine energy. Look for some form of communication from a universal messenger, guardian, like angel, however you resonate. Something is going to come in the form of a sign and synchronicity today. And that's your masculine energy communicating with you. When you endeavor to embark on this journey, you get these signs and synchronicities, and that's the universe trying to communicate to you to tell you that there's so much more. If you see this stuff, it's real. It's absolutely real. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Clearing karma. So as part of the soul searching, there's a what you call clearing karma, and that's part of the crossroads, and they want to let you know that they're clearing karma. Now, this is such a beautiful card because if you see the roots are so big and they're so deep. And when you go down, when you get to that soul level, and there's so much that goes through the spiritual awakening, but as you go through the layers and peel back the layers of your false self, you start clearing karma without even knowing it. This is all simultaneous. It all happens when it's meant to happen. You clear karmic and end karmic cycles. And they're clearing the karma. And it's part of the journey. It really, truly is. Regret. One of the biggest things on this journey is regret. And whoever, and again, I'm just simply a messenger here. I'm meant to deliver these messages. Whoever runs from this beautiful, beautiful connection has deep regret, and how they ended this. Now, this is one of those ego-based emotions that is very difficult to overcome. Regret. And regret for a few reasons. Regret because they never truly told you how they felt. They had this intense attraction. It's bubble love, and they couldn't tell you a lot, and primarily because it was ego. But they regret not telling you how they truly felt, and they regret the way the dynamic of the connection changed. So just to further put insight on it, when you're together physically, and most twins will physically separate because the intensity is too much. You'll explode from the inside out. That love is way too much for some people to handle. So it's one of the part of the journey that is not a very nice part of the journey, but it is absolutely going to happen to many. But just know that you're energetically aligned and you're always in unity, universe unity. and it's beautiful, but they have regret, and they want you to know this. Some of you need to hear this right now. Go within. I love this. It all resonates with everything. The soul searching, the higher self, crossroads, everything. Going within oneself to get to your true self. Peeling back the layers of your false self and your false belief system. But what the masculine energy wants to tell you, beautiful, beautiful feminine energy, is go within yourself right now. There's some anxiety going on, some very, very levels of high anxiety. And I know it's difficult. This beautiful soul comes in and just rattles you. It just rattles your soul. Go within yourself and do what's good for you right now. And I feel like I have to say this message again. Don't listen to the opinion of others, please. Follow your heart and soul and mind. I love it. I love it all so much. And lastly, I am going to do the overall energy of the twin collective as of now. And this is for both. Hopefully one day my twin will join. He's a little shy when it comes to this stuff, but he's extremely intuitive. He'll say something and then it'll come. 5 minutes later, it's crazy. We both have, gathered this. Okay. And if it's 3, I'll take it. Yes, yes, and yes. All right. So, I have anger. And again, what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, doesn't. Kindly just pack away in your pocket what doesn't resonate. Please do not disrupt the energy or the vibe of the channel. We're all supporting, loving of each other on this journey. But there's anger that leads to anxiety. Okay? Anxiety that leads to anger. Anger is the secondary emotion. It's always a secondary emotion. And part of this journey is 1 minute you're in this loving energy, and then, excuse me, and then you're in this angry energy, like I'm done. I'm effing done with this, man. I can't do this anymore. And you get angry at your twin because you're not really getting angry with them. You're actually getting angry with what's going on in the third dimensional world. Because this physical distance is tough, but it's meant to test you, and you're always energetically aligned. Passion, there's love, passion. This is a love that is, like I said, not explainable to most, so just share it with like-minded people. But you flow to each other naturally, beautifully, and effortlessly. And there was so much passion, and it was natural passion. It's like that energetic flow towards each other, and it's beautiful, and I love it so much. Please get rid of the anger. Some of you are very angry right now. I don't know why I had to say that. Travel. Okay. I resonate the travel card. There's 2 very important messages that are coming to me right now. Are some of you getting that push and pull energy? Is something significant happen in the last week or so? It was a universal God, source, divine message, and it shifted your energy. And you're in this state right now where you're pushing and pulling within yourself, and you feel like you need to go to your twin. Go. Follow your intuition, follow your guide. I can tell you it happened to me last year on around August 27th, but it took me a month of this push and pull energy until I finally went It doesn't, and took that leap of faith. But that travel card is what I'm resonating with right now. And, don't let your ego and the fear of rejection stand in the way of what your inner guide is telling you. I have the Winter card here, and I resonate the Winter card with change, but for some reason I'm resonating it with this anger card. Why? People, again, these messages come to me as I'm doing this. They're written in my journal, but there's some coldness, there's some anger, and winter here in Canada is freezing cold, and there's just some coldness going on in this connection. Hot, cold, and that's how I'm resonating the Winter card right now. I'm not resonating it with anything else but the energy. And again, what resonates, what doesn't. So it's all beautiful. Some of you are just it's a journey. It's a journey to oneself. It's a journey to each other. But there's a lot of emotion, that egoic emotion that is associated with the journey. So now I'm going to give you another message, just a different type of message. Oop. If the masculine energy could say anything, what would they say? I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Yeah. And if this is 3, I'll take it. Thank you. All right. Yeah. It all. Okay. So, Divine Feminine, I feel like I'm going in circles. It absolutely resonates with the Crossroads card. It's tough. Sometimes you take 2 steps forward and 1 step backwards. But sometimes you have to move in circles to have momentum forward. So they're doing the job, but they're just kind of going in circles right now. I'm asking for some time to get myself together first. Exactly that. They feel like they're going in circles. They're asking for some time. Please, just love each other unconditionally, and that's loving freely without ask or condition. Some of them have serious challenges, karmic challenges right now. Some of them, and this is coming to me right now, have severe addiction challenges. And they're not going to come, when you come to each other back into the physical form, you have to remove much of the noise of your life. There is some healing that will occur when you come back together. But Divine God, Source, Universe, however you resonate, feels that you're ready to come back together to complete the healing process within each other. I know, because I have 3,000 pages written, and I didn't have the slightest freaking clue what this was. But by the grace of God, I was able to navigate this journey. And hopefully some of these messages give you peace and solitude. I'm seeing through the illusions. This, to me, resonates through the higher self, true self, and removing the false belief system of oneself. That is probably one of the most difficult things to endeavor on this journey, but they're seeing through it all. They know, they're daydreaming, they know who you are, they know what you are to them. They know what they have to do, I always say this, and sometimes I feel like I'm playing a broken record here. When I came back into physical reunion with my twin, the first thing he said to me on that day was twin flames, and I'm like, what? Where did you even come up with that? So I thought it was one-sided, like it was just me, but no, we both knew. And I'm trying not to lose the faith. Faith is a huge part of this journey, and masculine energies trying not to lose the faith, because there are the crossroads. And they feel at some points, believe it or not, that they're losing you. And it's just part of the journey, and they're trying not to lose the faith. And please keep the faith. All of you. Just love. Meditate. I can't I don't want to say preach, but that meditation is the most important element on this journey. You have to free the noise, the mind. Okay, I'm going to give you an energy oracle. And if it's 4, I'll take it now. And again, this is how the messages come and when they come. I love this. Okay. 3 cards, please. 3 will take it. It's not. No, sorry folks. I love it. Okay. If it's 2, I'll take it. I can. See, you'll learn to understand if you're new to this channel how this stuff, it never ceases to amaze me. So, these cards are absolutely gorgeous, and I love them so much. It's number 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. That's a tongue twister. So part of this amazing, beautiful gift of love is you go through Kundalini, and the 7th chakra is the crown. There's 7 chakras, and the crown is on top of the head, and I don't know where I get these messages from, but some of you may be having headaches in the last week, more than one, like it's been going on for a couple of days. That's probably your crown, and I feel most of you are getting to that Kundalini, like the final stages, maybe having some dreams, vivid dreams of your twin, and you're just getting that wisdom and that knowledge, and that's what, wisdom and knowledge is coming to you, and follow that wisdom and knowledge, your inner guide within yourself. Caring connections. I love this card. So we've got 41, and then we've got 14. I resonate this deck as it relates to Twin Flame Collective, and I resonate this card with the Passion card, and one of the most caring connections. It's beautiful. I love this, and yeah, it's amazing. It's just beautiful. You have the most. It's not explained. I can't. Only you will know. If you're on this journey, how that depth of that love, it's at a soul level, and most people can't comprehend it, and it's one of the most beautiful caring connections ever. You just naturally care. This hostility card resonates again with the anger card. So there's some, again, not all, anger, egoic based emotion. It's part of the journey. I know it is, because there was a lot of anger towards that twin, but you just have to balance. So we have the angel of balance here, and it's all about balance, harmony, peace, bliss, enlightenment. So please, 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 if you're feeling angry and you have anxiety, please balance that energy and get back to a loving heart space. And as I said, meditation. So the last thing I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you a loving message, 2 loving messages for you to take with you today. And again, these are timeless. It just depends on when you stumble across it. The message is meant for you. And as I said, hopefully I'll get my twin to share some of his gifts. Very, 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 very gifted he is. Okay, so I'm gonna call it for one card, please. Too many. And here's the front, and here's the back. And it says, you are loved more than you consciously know. Share your insecurities with the one you love. You will be surprised and reassured by their reaction. Love is all around you. There is some insecurities, and that has to do with some anxiety and some anger. You are loved more than you consciously know. This is a higher consciousness love, and sometimes it's hard, and you are loved, and I love it all so much. And lastly, for you to take today, is one more beautiful, loving message. And there it is. So, oh, sorry, too many. I'm very, okay. These ones are a little difficult, just the way they are. So ask for one card, please. Front, here's the back, and it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I love this, and I love it all so much. To me, it's this a little bit, and again, not for all, it's don't make decisions based on guilt, anger, whatever. Do what is true and good for you. Ground that energy, get out to nature, meditate, take Epsom salt bath, whatever you need to do, release yourself of that anger. Just get to a loving space and meditate unconditional love. It truly does work. I know, it brought me and my blessed soul back together. And again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the comments. It really does warm both of our hearts, and I want to thank you all so much. Have a great day, folks.